Hi everyone, are you ready for this new year? Please comment below. 1 to 10, how ready are you? I'm actually ready 9, I think, because I'm a little bit apprehensive about what's going to happen with the whole pandemic and the whole virus. But you know what? I'm not going to let it ruin my goals. Definitely not. I have to focus on what I can do rather than what I can't do this year. So I really want you to take on that attitude as well. So what we can do rather than what we can't do. So do you have clarity this year? Because a lot of people contact me and say they don't know what they're doing, they're very confused, maybe they're struggling, and they really don't know what direction they're going. So are you confused? Have you got clarity? Do you know where you're going? So I really have taken about 10 days off in December and also the start of January just to recharge, refocus, and actually review my whole last year and reset my intentions and goals for this year. So I wanted to help you because I absolutely love planning. Okay, I love planning for the year ahead, and I have got a 14-page review to help you review and also set your goals. So it's on my website under free resources, so giving it to you for free. So yeah, what I really concentrate on is 6 pillars of life. Okay, we really need to be looking at all areas of life when we're looking at setting goals. So 1, I look at healthy mindset. 2, I look for a healthy body, like around your healthy body and your energy. 3 is all about healthy relationships. 4 is also about like healthy career, healthy finances, looking at have you a business or anything. 5 is all about healthy soul and your spirit and that identity and character you have. And number 6 is about healthy lifestyle, okay, finding balance and what you do in your free time. So I want you to join me as I share with you my review, okay, to give you an idea and also to set you in the mood to get ready for a new year and a new you. And just give you that little bit of extra helping hand because I love helping everyone. So anyway, this review is free for all of you, okay? It's usually $9.99, but I'm putting it free in my free resources on my website. And I just think it's amazing because I've been doing it for about 4 years now, and each year I spend time reflecting on the outgoing year and I plan ahead for my incoming year. Okay, so I like to be intentional. I like to work with purpose. Well, know when I'm getting up in every day and what I'm looking forward to. I like to know what I'm doing in the past week and everything too. So I really do like to focus on personal and professional goals. So you need to check out my New Year guide, yeah, just for you in the link below. But it's a 14-page guide, but honestly, I sat and I just went through it in an hour. It's what comes to your head and what flows from your soul and your spirit of really what last year was about and what you really want for this year. So now I'm going to share with you my review just to give you a little example about this, because it's about reviewing, it's about reflecting, and it's about resetting. I love hit the reset button. Yes. Love it, love it, love it. So I am going to share with you what I've been writing. So you can see all my little scribbles in here. So yeah, I always express gratitude, first of all, for last year. Even though it has been a challenging year, I always say give gratitude for the things that did work extremely well. Also the lessons that you always have to think about when you're doing a review, about the lessons that you learned, okay? So I'm going to share that with you. And what about thriving and growing? What really sets you on fire, okay, this year? And what do you want to work for in your future? So it's all about change, okay? So each year we're changing, we're evolving, we're getting better, we're being the best us, okay? So it's about reviewing your current life, really. So looking at your life as it currently is and looking at really what you want to thrive towards and what sets you on fire. So some of my questions. So one of them, when I'm looking at the review stage first, review what you learned last year. So this is the key question. Review what you learned last year and what were your biggest lessons. First thing that came to my mind was strength and simplicity. And I'm like, do you know why? Because we needed strength last year really to get through, like, it was changing routines, changing everything because of the whole pandemic. We did really need strength in our personal life and our professional life. And then I thought simplicity. We did go back to basics. We went back to how we maybe used to live years ago. And I was like, you know what? It was all about simplicity of family and being in touch with each other and connections and looking after each other. Kindness was a massive big thing. Even we used to clap outside in Northern Ireland here, on a Thursday night for the NHS staff, all of that. So it was all about simplicity, going back to that kindness and looking after each other. The other thing was about being alone. I was alone an awful lot during the whole pandemic and the whole lockdown. We're still in lockdown at the moment, and we can't really do very much for 6 weeks. So being alone in solitude, it was like, whoa, it really made me look at myself, look at things that, that I was maybe struggling with, things that I wanted to work on, finish my book even as well. It just was lots of things that I wanted to get done over the years that I've been putting off and putting off, procrastinating. I got done. So that was a big one. So I actually found that 2020 was a massive game changer for me. Really did reset me, took me back, and really it put me into a different space that I could think more. Okay, there was a lot of freedom. So sometimes is where we take a lot of things for granted. And I think 2020 was all about, you know what? We took even going to the simple coffee shop, even going out regularly, getting into the car, going visiting somebody, having a friend over for dinner. All of those little things I missed so much. Okay, so it was like sometimes we do take a lot of things for granted, even going out shopping or anything. Certain things of meeting up with friends and giving each other, oh, I'll be popping over. That didn't happen. So yeah, I really found that taken for granted and understanding, appreciating things a lot more. So the next question was, what 3 things were you proud of? So I thought back, what did I do in 2020 that stood out for me? It was a massive big thing for rebranding. I went on a rebranding journey, and do you know what? It was incredible. There was so much to do between websites and Facebook groups and everything that I had to change. But that was one big thing. The other thing was getting onto Zoom and having Zoom meetings like every day, maybe 3 times a day, meetings, coaching sessions, you name it. That was massive for me. And you know what? I didn't use it enough, but see, 2020, hundreds of meetings via Zoom. So kind of feel like an expert in that now too. Yeah, and more group members. Fantastic to have more members in my Women Inspire group. And I helped about 15 charities. I absolutely love that. Strategy planning, reviewing, supporting them, and I absolutely got inspired by a lot of people that I work with. Well, number 3 is, what smart decisions did you make? So in 2021, I just thought, you know what smart decisions did I make? I just thought, you know what? All these smart decisions was each and every day having to get out of bed and just sometimes not put on the news and listen to everything negative, is being positive. Okay, so a decision of getting out in the bed in the morning and saying, I'm going to do this regardless of what I can't do. I thought that was massive. What bad decisions did I make in life? I struggled in this one, because maybe ask me 5 years ago, what bad decisions did I make, or maybe 10 years ago, and I would say loads. Give me a journal, give me an A4 page, but no, not now. I feel I'm making better decisions in my life. I think as well, moving to England was a massive big thing for me, and putting that off and the fear of that. So maybe that is a decision that I could have made easier. Yeah, and we couldn't travel last year, so it was very, very hard. Number 5, who had great influence over you in the past year? I could have wrote a book on this. Seriously, the amount of people that give me inspiration in Zoom calls and the telephone, somebody maybe I was out walking, my own family and friends. I mean, loads, absolutely loads. And Amin has been incredible. Okay, so my fiance Amin has been incredible through the whole 2020, encouraging me, supporting me no matter what I do. He keeps lifting me higher, even if I'm down crying on the floor. He will lift me up and say it's all going to be okay. So that's nice. And my daughter, Leanne, as well, you know, she got home in 2020, and I just thought, you know what, it was lovely to reconnect with her after she's come home from Dubai, and that was beautiful. Yeah, there's been so many people. Amy in my group as well, she's so inspirational, been a single parent and everything, and thriving, and she's doing my book editing as well. So we've really connected and giggled at night and sent lovely messages to each other. What else? Yeah, I just think even surround yourself with people who are your dream team. I just said positive tribes, positive vibes was one thing I said. Was lots of people that I have been working with over 2020. I can't name them all because there's too many of them. Had such positive vibes when I was talking to them every single day that give me that energy to get up and go. Number 6 in the review is, who did you try to please? I don't really try to please a lot of people anymore, because I just work with a lot of people that love pleasing themselves, inspiring themselves. But how did I please? Because I always said I pleased my parents, and and sometimes it's okay to say no. I think a lot of people struggle with that, you know, and trying to please other people. But yeah, sometimes we can please other people to protect ourselves and not listen to the wrong things that maybe come back again. But yeah, I think you've got good boundaries. You don't please people. You know, you get on with people, you thrive with them. I got cut off there. I don't know what happened. But yeah, number 7 was, who has inspired me and why. So there's been so many people, honestly, from coaching, and also been online on my friends, and also the peer coaching girls have been excellent too, that I meet up with every 2 weeks on a Tuesday evening, and we really do thrive and encourage each other. We looked at emotional intelligence, we looked at stress, we looked at helping each other, and I absolutely loved that. The other thing was, what 3 things was I grateful for? I said the sun, the sea, and solitude. Okay, and just being out in God's creation. I love grounding, simplicity, recharging, and just getting to know myself a little bit better. Number 9 is, what and who did you take for granted last year? I don't like taking people for granted, so that really didn't sit with me and I couldn't answer it. Number 10 was, what was your greatest challenge and what did you learn from it? So a lot of it was about online Zoom, because I was spending about 6 to sometimes 10 hours a day on, and also YouTube was a massive big thing for me. So I love interactions a lot. And I said rebranding was a big change for me. And what great risks happened last year was actually going out during the pandemic was a massive big risk. But you know what? With protection, wearing your mask and staying safe, it was all okay. So what did I bounce back with? I just found I bounced back from the whole pandemic. I just think, you know what? I still maintained a certain level of activity, and a certain level of connection. So I think bouncing back from that is incredible. Number 14, what personal improvements did I make? Saying sorry, a lot more. Saying sorry when I'm wrong, having boundaries with family members, and more family time was definitely a big plus for me there. Number 15 was, what would you do different health-wise? Massive into food preparation. So food preparation for me is a big one. So planning and improving on that. I always like improving on my healthy eating and preparing meals. The number 16 is, what do you need to do less of next year? And that was overthinking, I put down. Just do it attitude. Okay, so that was simple for me. Number 17, what do you need to do more of next year? So what I said is, step up out of my comfort zone, do more videos and everything in my coaching group, and also do more promotion work. So I need to get in touch with someone who is great at the whole marketing side of it, because I really need help in that. So we can't be great at everything. We always need to reach out and get other people that have got other talents and skills that we can learn from. Number 18 is, what sums up your last year's experience? And if anybody knows me in my coaching group, I love 3 key words. So last year I set my intentions for love, joy, and service. So that was 3 words. And I definitely can sum up last year's experience in love, joy, and service. So I just wanted to share that with you. So that's a little bit of review over, and then I went into looking at loads of different like what would I do more with my healthy mind, what things do I need to be doing. Okay, so I said about weekly and monthly goal setting. I looked all about my emotions and saying about I wanted to have bliss, freedom, contentment, I can do it attitude, going more with that. What action do you need to achieve your goals? I said daily motivation, vision, action, and consistency. So I'm going to say that again. Daily motivation, vision, action, and consistency. That's a massive thing whenever you want to achieve your goals. So, what gives you that motivation, that passion that you have behind it? And I'm going to commit to life and personal goals, definitely. And who do I need to become? I need to become confident. I need to become daring. I need to become motivated, and high energy is what I put down here as well. Do I believe in myself? I go, yes, yes, yes. I can make this the best year yet. What are my strengths? What my strengths are my vision. I'm brilliant at vision work. Action, planning, positivity, go get it attitude. So I just think that's a massive strength. What are my weaknesses? Worrying about failure. So this is the things, I'm worrying about mistakes and everything. But they're only lessons. So we need to make sure we're not perfectionists so we can make mistakes. What are my excuses? I'm not going to have any excuses. I'm just going to do it this year. Yeah, and these are the types of questions that they really do test you. Really good coaching questions to test you for your goals in 2021. Then it goes on about the healthy body. What do I want to change? Definitely I want to change to be a lot fitter and healthier. More energy, more morning routines, I said, planned meals. Then the section on healthy relationships. Want to have joy, compassion, and love, that we can empower each other, we can elevate and just grow together. I think that's very important. With family as well, I think it's all about, what did I say here? Conflict, not getting involved too much with conflict, and setting boundaries. Massive big one for me. Relationships as well, having my close friends and reconnecting in with them again, because I know with COVID there's a lot of distance, but I think even sharing that understanding and being there for each other is key. Career, I talked about improving my coaching business, and I'm definitely going to be 2 books published this year. One's on its way in a few weeks' time. So yeah, progress and enjoying the progress of all the work. So I am in my dream job and I love making a difference to other people. So I wrote that down too. Yes, one big thing that holds me back a lot is time management. So I'm gonna really focus on time management a lot more. My spirit and soul is I want to be dedicated and respectful, and I want to contribute. So a massive big thing about me is contributing, serving God, and yes, I'm definitely into that, and easing other people's pain and showing them God's love. Okay, that's what it is. And what I'm passionate about is making a difference. Okay, so lots of all small actions can cause big outcomes. So I want to make a big difference each and every single day. That's why I have loads of actions planned. Healthy lifestyle. I love nature, as you can see from my posts. I'm completely a soul adventure, and I love making connections. So yeah, that's one big thing for me, is keep that going. Go out into nature and reconnect and ground. Okay, so get my feet into the sand and everything too. What do I regret in life? I really don't have any regrets. I couldn't think of anything, and I'm just very, very grateful for everybody in my life, everybody I'm connected to, and I love that. So it comes then, that's like around the goal setting, and then in the plan also talks about a self-evaluation. What was beneficial about the year? So what would you change? What are you going to do differently? What 3 actions are you going to do to review? So that's really it. There's some then information, and then you write, if you can see here, you can write then your goals for the year. So I write all my goals with positive intentions, okay? So it's always in a good, feel good. I write about different activities, the emotions that I want to feel, all about even, I also do a dream board. So I have a fantastic dream board and I update it every year as well. So it keeps me focused. And also remember your intentions, the why and the purpose behind your goals. So your God-given purpose, like I'm just always into, what does God put in my heart? What skills did he give me? What gifts did he give me? And what joy can I actually bring to other people using my gifts and my talents? So yeah, I've wrote loads about mindset, about more book reading, about positive intentions, about listening to podcasts in the morning, having more clarity, more confidence, more positive. Another thing on my health is that I've been building a gym in my garage, so it's nearly finished. So I want to be doing 45 minutes every single morning in the gym on strength and conditioning, and then in the evening going for a beautiful walk. So healthy eating's in there, a massive big thing for me too. Relationships. Yeah, we've decided we're getting married, Amelia and I, in May, 7th of May, so 5 years we'll be together. And so hopefully with COVID restrictions have eased by then. So keep that one in your diary. So yeah, maintaining the bonds with my family and my friends. The other thing with my work, I definitely do want to excel in my coaching business with also, as I said, 2 books coming out. Keep my website updated with loads of free resources for anyone, okay? And I've been sending them out all week, loads of emails and loads of different free resources to people that have signed up. Yeah, so really focusing on transformation and performance and helping anybody with strategy, with planning, goal setting, transformations, life transformation, help with relationships, lifestyle, having some balance, getting their energy back, looking at well-being as a whole. So my work's all about health and well-being. Spirituality, a big goal is about praying and studying. Okay, I love studying, I love looking at historical facts, and I love meditating on the word, meeting my spiritual friends. Yeah, and I just have to trust God in the process. So I always say, seek and ye should find. So a little scripture for you there. So shining the light on other people is a massive big thing for me. So it's like if you are in the darkness, in a dark room, you need to even be switching the light on and seeing what else is in the room. So when you're in the darkness, sometimes you focus on the corner and you focus on small little things that maybe don't matter, and you need the bigger picture. So I always say, I want to bring a little bit of light into people's darkness. Lifestyle, I want to be flexible, surround myself with the right people, and declutter. So I've been getting rid of loads of clothes at the minute too. So I want to stay balanced and natural and thoughtful, and yeah, keeping connected with a lot of people. I said here. The other 3 things I always have. So I always have 3 amazing words for each year. So this year is grow, learn, and adapt. That's 3 words. Grow, I need to grow. I need to learn more, and I need to be adaptable in my personal life and my business as well, and my work life. So yeah, I want you to check out, if you find this useful and you want the review and the guide, check it out and let me know if it has been useful to you, or if you need help, a little one-to-one. But please dream big, stay focused, and make it happen. Bye.